Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are, I think, doing pretty well. We still have a fair bit of money available to us. Can't remember why we spent dollars. Oh, I think we used it to get some immigrants. And what I've done in between episodes, so in the last episode we were working on this cableway system and we kind of saw that the gravel and all of that had some issues and all of this. So what I've decided in between is we'll look at getting the iron from up here as well. And I've gone ahead and kind of planned out the iron setup. I've also started a fire station over here. I can't remember if I did it in the episode or not. But anyway, this is the iron setup. So what I've decided to do is repurpose the cableway, and we'll see how that works. So I'll get the trucks actually, and that's a good idea. Let's get the trucks to go straight down to this storage, and the storage is practically full. Alternatively, they should just go straight down over here. So let's do that. We've got the storage there with a little bit of extra supply there. Instead of going there, let's go all the way to the gravel processing facility, where you will unload all the quarried stone, right? And then we will say this one needs to be deleted. So that's going to be the situation. We'll pick up we'll copy that, and we will quickly paste it in the other one over there also. So that should be okay. Okay, perfect. So that's going to work. I'll have to copy and paste those to the other guys here also. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay. So what I'm then doing is I've got the iron mine set up over here, and I've gone to a bit of trouble to make sure that they can actually walk there, the workers, using this cable station. So get to an iron mine, and this iron mine, we can't see exactly what its quality is, but it should be pretty decent. So then we've got the conveyor system all the way to the cable, which we may or may not keep. We may go conveyor all the way down. It all depends on how we have to deal with it. So what I've done is over here, I've also got a conveyor set up yet again that goes to an aggregate storage for the iron ore. That then goes to the iron processing plant. The processed iron then goes to an aggregate storage over here, and we can then move that, and I didn't put that in, we can then move that one over there. Okay, so that we can also load trains up with iron. Okay, so that's basically it. This puts us in an ideal spot where we can go ahead and do steel over here in this area. We can just go and export those just like that. We can do steel somewhere else. We're using it at a train, but we may as well do it over here. And that's it. That's it really. So I think I'm quite excited about that. That's all in over here, so it should be pretty good. Is this being built, or I don't think we have all of the resources that we would need to pick this stuff up, right? The large aggregate storage and all kinds of prefab facilities. Where's the prefab that's being built? Over there. So they can go ahead and build that. I think for the time being, just to get things done a little bit quicker, I'm going to go ahead and purchase all of these. We'll build them using the rubles. I think we're going to be fine if we do it that way. These aren't too expensive. This one, to be honest, has been the priciest one of them all. And then obviously all of these conveyor systems is also pretty pricey as well. Let's go ahead and set them up to be built also. See, that is pricey. 200,000 for conveyors is fairly tight. Okay, so let's see. We obviously need to pick up some of these, but they are pretty cheap. They are pretty cheap to buy. But I believe we will be much better off once all of this is done. That's fine. We've got an engine over here. I honestly hope that they are all powered. Where do we have? Let's just quickly see where is our closest power thingy. Did we have something nearby? Let's have a look at that. That's not offering us any power over here, is it? Let's have a look at the power situation. Okay, so this is picking up power from over there. Okay, so what we will need to do is we will in fact need to provide ourselves with a little bit of additional power, and I can kind of see us putting it somewhere over here. I think that would be pretty good, so let's grab that. Oh man, look at that, that's awesome. If only I could see what I was doing. So something like that. I just want to make sure that it is in fact in reachable connection of pretty much everything. Ooh, that one. Something like that. I am pretty happy with that. So let's place that in there. We'll get that all built out as well. And then we just need to kind of thread the needle with this power line over here. Let's grab that. We'll get it over here and we will see what we can do. Oh, is it coming through here? How on earth is that not working? Can't go over the building. That bit is fair enough. Can we? Okay, well, I think up along the rail here is probably the right thing to do. So what I'm going to try and do is see if we can get that. And then, oh, is that workable? There's something wrong here. Is that not actually picking up? It is picking up. So there we go. There we go. Now, what we'll do is we'll probably have to run it over here. Something like this. We'll try and oh, come on. Come on. Okay, let's cancel it. Ooh. Okay, so up to about there. Then we'll go through there. Okay, then I'll just have to do things a little bit more manageable. Let's go a little bit wide there. There we go. There we go. That was actually quite decent. Now let's purchase that. So now all of this should in fact be powered all together. Okay, is that moving stuff? No, not gravel, not gravel, not gravel, not gravel. Oh my goodness. We don't want to store this item. I believe we can actually discard it, but let's quickly get rid of all of these cabins. Yeah, I believe we'll just have to do it because they're all still filled up with stuff. That one is not, so we can go and get iron ore instead. Iron ore and unload anything. That's perfect. This one. Go and get rid of that one. This one. That's fine. This one. Yep, get rid of that one, please. Thank you. We'll buy new ones. That's okay. So let's grab ourselves the iron ore here. This one doesn't have anything in it, so that's okay. Let's go and grab iron ore instead. Good stuff. And that last one, perfect. So we can grab those straight away. We'll go and pick up all of that. Okay, nice. Now, this guy, you will go and let's go and, well, let's add an extra stop, which is this facility over here. Okay, and what we'll do is we will delete that and we'll add an extra stop, which is going to be this facility over here. Perfect. And then we'll go and we'll delete that one. So the small aggregate storage, we want to go and load the quarried stone. Wait until loaded, and then on this one you want to unload the quarried stone. Wait until unloaded, and I think that should be okay. Where are we sending you? To the aggregate storage. Okay, perfect. So we'll go ahead with that. This guy is going where exactly? Cableway, yeah. So that one is not going to load there. You're going to go. We'll just add you this facility up here instead. Go straight over there. We'll delete that one. You're going to go over here. You're going to load this. Wait until loaded, and then come back and do that at the aggregate storage. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a mix of these things. Okay, how much do you have here that's going to be problematic for us? Okay, so you're full of this stuff. Let's delete you. Okay, let's I think, are we okay? We'll have to keep checking this. We'll have to keep checking this. Any others coming down? There's one coming down. Let's delete you. Thank you. Any others coming down? Anyone's in here? No cabins. No cabins. Ooh, we need to build this. I would hope that these are in fact powered. And I would hope, oh, that one we still need to build. And that's probably another pricey one to build. It's going to cost us 77,000 rubles. Where's our local power here? Ooh, I don't think we're going to get it there. So we will, very, very likely, we will need to push that forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that already. A little something like this potentially. Okay, let's place that there, and what we'll do is we'll get rid of this guy. Okay, get rid of that. Are we building you yet? Come on, build it. Okay, and then we'll just get that that piece of this medium stuff. Can we? Okay, fine. Can we just get rid of all of that, please? Why is there still a building in the way? Can you just leave? Okay, there it goes. Now the idea is that we cross over there, and that's going to be perfect. Like that, and do it. Do it. All powered. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So now you shouldn't be, you're going to load iron only, right? That's what you're going to do here. And over here, you're going to unload iron ore only. Perfect. And I think that's everything. We've got these, and we'll get rid of this. Let's get rid of that, and we will store iron ore over here. Okay, good stuff. Getting rid of all of that. All of this is being built. The rest should be okay. What is this guy doing? Aggregate storage. You should go and go there, please. Move on, buddy. There we go. Move on, move on. Okay, excellent. I think this may be okay now. We will keep an eye and see what's going on. They're all coming up here. We'll have to see if we've got enough of them. Probably going to be an issue. This is built. Oh, it's still being built. Should be getting there soon. This is also still being built. Okay, it's done. No workers, no resources. That's fine. That's quite interesting. So ironic in terms of what this game is called, workers and resources. No workers, no resources. Okay, so there was a building and we've extinguished that. There's a building on fire. Okay, perfect. And this building should be built quite well. I'm actually going to trim back on workers, because workers is a bit of a problem if they just keep going to construction sites by themselves instead of going to the facilities where we want them to go and work. Let's have a quick look. Where is our train? Are we missing a train? What is this train doing? Okay, there seems to be tons of trains stuck in what I can only... Okay, let's have another look at this. I can understand why that one can't go, right? Because that is blocked and that's a chain signal and it wants to go through there. This one is blocked because that guy is stood in there. But why did this guy enter? Because the chain signal... No, but that chain signal should have absolutely picked up that both of those are problematic. Okay, so anyway, at this point in time, there's not much else we can do apart from send you back to from where you came, and which actually you cannot do that. So we will send you to that spot because you're in that. This guy, on the other hand, we can get to go back. So what we'll do is we'll just go and delete this, and then he will leave, and then everybody else will kind of get there. Okay, so what we'll do is after that we'll put him back in. Everything else will slowly start to maneuver once again. That train is probably coming to refuel. Yes, that's exactly what it's doing. So he'll have to wait until this guy just gets through there. So that's okay. That guy's leaving. Okay, all of that is now up and running again. Those trucks are struggling. Okay, so he's going to refuel, and that's far enough, so he should be able to get back to the other side. Now, that is red and red. No, so both of those are red. So that chain signal should obviously have stopped that guy. So I don't know why that's the case. Over here, do we have sufficient to fill up that? Probably not, but we're short on workers, of course. So we are importing a fair bit of stuff here which we're using for construction, and that is the next step for us now, is to get the rest of these things all sorted out. The other thing we should be doing is we should continue to build new pieces of this. We should absolutely continue to build new tenements. We should definitely do that. These guys all working now. Stuck again. Stuck again. In exactly the same spot. Okay, hang on. I'm going to need to look at this. So what is the waypoint? So what I'm going to try and do is I am going to place the waypoint over there, and actually a waypoint there and a waypoint there. Okay, now the thing is that I'm going to do with these guys, and let's just get rid of this signal setup once more. No, that's not what I want to do. Get rid of the signal so that guy can move ahead, and then they can move. And then what I'll do, and now why is that? Oh, because it's not set back there. Okay, now we'll put it back, so now that guy will make its move. It's a little weird that way. Anyway, now what my intent is over here is I want to grab this guy. What I will add is I will add this waypoint in the middle. And can I move that up? You know what? We'll go there. Then we'll add the waypoint. For some reason, there it is. Yes, that's what we'll do. And then from this side, we will add another, and that'll be that one. Okay? And hopefully, presumably, that will sort it out a little bit. Same with this one. After you've gone there, you will use this waypoint, and then after you've gone there, you will use that waypoint. And similarly this one, after you've gone there, you will use this waypoint, and then after you've gone there, you will use that waypoint. And I believe that should sort things out for us. Oh, what's gonna be problematic though is that, no, maybe the fact is they won't be able to get from there to the waypoint. Okay, I like the fact that we're now driving up and down here. It's going to be a much safer journey for everybody. Okay, and we should hopefully have more stuff ready. Okay, tons and tons of coal being produced. This train is unloading, so we should be getting a fair bit of that going on. Are we filling up over here yet? No, we are not. Are we seeing any workers whatsoever come up here? Not quite, but that 53% is an excellent quality. So we will get tons of stuff. Any workers up here? None whatsoever. Okay, so where are my workers? Okay, that's going to fill up to 300 tons, and then it's going to go back. And that's just 6,000 rubles a shot. So that's really not doing much, but anyway, it's at least something. And now what's going on? Why on earth is that happening? Really, it is the most frustrating thing with these signals. It shouldn't have been able to get in there. Honestly guys, it is frustrating as hell. Okay, there you go. Picking up people, taking a dash. You're making your maneuver over there. That's fine. You're not getting stuck anywhere over here just yet. You're gonna go straight ahead. You're gonna, oh, perfect. Nice. More people. Are we gonna see some action over here? Is there stuff coming in? Not quite yet. Yes, tons of people. None of them going over here though. Are we suggesting to them to go there? We are not. Any workers here? None. Any workers there? Absolutely none. Okay, that is still a bit of a bummer. So we do in fact need to, we will now need to tell them to go to various places. There's only really 2 places you can go to work here. That's the one. Quality is 31 and it's producing tons of coal. Tons. Okay, now with these guys over there, will you be going? No, unfortunately not. Okay, what we'll do is we will then mandate the 2 places you should go, and we will effectively say 50-50. That is just as simple as that. It will be 50-50. Excellent, there we go. Nice. So presumably we should have enough of these. How many of these things do we have on this line? We've got 8. Oh, and that actually, let's sell that. This is not working. Perfect. So let's grab a couple of additional ones of these. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should help us out a little bit. Don't think we're doing cargo here, are we? We're not doing any cargo anymore. Heavy cargo, exactly. We'll need to get rid of that. Let's get rid of the heavy cargo, and this heavy cargo over there, we'll get rid of that one as well. And what we'll do is we'll purchase one more heavy personnel cabin to try and get everybody moved through fairly quickly. I believe that will mean that we are going to get Okay, so what we'll do is how many people should work here? 40, and that is 250. So literally what we'll do is we will say you go, and we're not going to load and unload any cargo. We're going to say here and there, and the iron mine will get 80% of the people. Excellent. Now we will start to see some stuff happening. Once those people start to work there, we will see the stuff going on. There we go. Tons and tons and tons of iron ore. Over here, heavy aggregate. What's happening? Do we have... Okay. Let's sort that out. Well, it's anything really, but that's okay. And this one, that's fine. And that one, it's fine. And this one is fine. Perfect. So hopefully now it'll go. It's not going. Why not? Why is this not going? We cannot export any more iron ore, and this is why. Why exactly is that the case? Okay, what I'm gonna do, I saw a quick tip for you is if you're struggling with these things, what I'm gonna do is I will remove the cable somewhere where it's fairly simple for us to do. Okay, so I want to remove cable. So let's say we remove that cable. Okay, now what I'll do is I will just go ahead and delete all of these cars because I've no idea why they're not working the way they should be working. Okay, and I'm back. So we've managed to get that sorted out. It is loading, but it seems to be tediously slow, really. It takes ages to get that loaded. Should I, hang on, maybe I should just purchase a ton more of these guys. They're so cheap. Let's just get all 36 of them purchased, and maybe that'll get them spaced in such a way that they will constantly be loading. No, it is a little quicker though. It is a little quicker though, but whether it's really quicker than just getting these guys to go all the way down is a whole different story. But we've got tons of them doing that now, so hopefully that means tons of iron ore arriving over here. So it is in fact unloading very rapidly as it gets here. Nice, I like it. It is kind of working. How much are we getting in here? Why would we have iron in here? In this thing? Oh, no. No. In this thing, we don't have iron in here. Okay, so that's effectively creating... Where did these workers... Oh, they're coming straight from there. That's beautiful. I planned that, of course. I planned that. I remember. Okay, here we go. Iron is coming in. Not massively, but not slowly either. This side, on the other hand, is not doing anything anymore, which is why exactly? Because it doesn't have any workers. Ah, forgot. Okay, forgot. That one needs to go in there as well. The cable station, you get... Okay, let's just get the processing plant to take 10%. And exactly, that kind of ratio should do the trick. Now, have we got these guys to actually work? They are working. No, and they've just stopped working this very second. And I don't quite get this. This has to be a change signal, right? Okay, it's not, and that's probably part of why that has become a little bit of an issue. So what we'll do is we'll just fix it. Luckily, we picked that one up as soon as it happened. So we'll just pick that back, and hopefully that should now work a little bit better. The question is going to be when it comes to refilling and whether they're going to be able to do that, and so on. Here comes the coal now. Excellent. So that's working. That is filling up and then filling up the train, of course. Okay, Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we've got both iron and coal being produced. We're using the cableway to get the stuff in there. What is that? Yet another one of these things? Can we just get rid of that? Thank you very much. I don't need any more of those. These are just personnel being carried up and down. Okay, that's okay. So it's still not quite. Do we have people waiting? We don't, but they'll be waiting now. I'm going to grab an extra one. These things are so cheap. This is really a cheap way of moving people around. Really a cheap way of doing it. So there's still a few people waiting. A few of these cars will pick them up. Nice. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah. Actually, we're falling behind. So let's get at least like 16 of them on this line. So we'll get a few more sorted out there. Because there's now tons of people waiting, which I'm loving it. We now have workers. We now have workers doing their thing. Whether we're doing a decent enough job at getting everything sorted is the next question. But we have workers everywhere where it is required for us to have workers, and all of this stuff is being produced. Okay, let's have a look. That building has been finished. So I would like to go back to town and move people over here. How many people lives here? There's plenty, so we'll just move those people over there. Then there'll be some more people. Okay, back to town over here. Grab you. You are moving into this building for me. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we've got a pretty full building over here. Well, not pretty full, but at least there's something going on. So those people will immediately have access to all kinds of stuff. Ooh, what we do need to do is just provide them with a little bit of footpath connection. You can get straight into the bus over there and over there so that you're a little closer to everything. We'll get you on there as quickly as we can. And we'll just say go ahead and get the buildings done. What I'll do is I will run, if we do that and we run it over there and we do some of this stuff, okay, cool. Let's get all of that built. So hopefully our construction crews will jump in and get all of that built, so these guys have a better accessibility to a variety of things, hopefully, and including the school. In order for us to get a better access to the school, we'll quickly need to have a look at getting a bit of a pathway set up over there and over there, and this one should be fine. This is the hospital though. That can certainly be going on in there. Perfect, let's do that. I'm kind of thinking it's about time for us to put a symbol to our great leader in here somewhere. Where would I find that though? Ah, trees and accessories over here. Lenin's concrete monument, Lenin's copper monument. Wow, there's lots of steel in these things. Why do they want to put this much steel in there? Concrete, wow. Copper, I think the copper monument is better. The concrete one, how big is that? The copper one is a little smaller. I am thinking we'll just grab it right over there. Thank you very much. And this one can then go ahead. You can go ahead and build that, guys. Believe that should be assigned. What? It's not assigned? Construction is not assigned? Well, we definitely need to assign this over here. Can I just see what? Okay, there's tons of roads and stuff that's assigned. So let's just assign Lenin's copper monument thing there as well. Road connection doesn't exist. So that actually doesn't want to work then. So we'll just do that. We'll get it sorted. Oh, maybe they should have just done that instead. Ah, that's the thing. Anyway, that's okay. Okay, now the next thing is I think I should start an extra prefab over here. Oh, there's so many workers waiting. I just love it. I think we should start another prefab. Maybe, yeah, maybe this spot over here. Or maybe somewhere over here, so we still have close proximity to the school. Yeah, let's get another prefab put in over here. Let's grab it. We would like something like maybe, well, the big ones is pretty good, but let's differentiate a little bit between all of the different stuff we have available. So that's 138 workers, 127. I don't want all of them to look the same though. We'll just grab this one. Oh yeah, that spot right there is going to be fine. Actually, alternatively, what we'll do is we'll just kind of twist it to one side like this a little bit. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. So it's just so that, so what we'll do is we'll do that, and we'll bring it a little closer, and that, and that one over there. Okay, something like this. We will suspend the construction of these two. Okay, so we'll suspend the construction for those. We will grab ourselves a little bit of an access. Come on. Why is that now a thing? Something weird with this. I just don't get why there's something weird. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, there it is, much better now. So now it's got an access point there. I just want to make sure that we drop the workers down quite substantially over there. We don't want tons of workers over there. The rest can all be built in sweet time. These things should all, yeah, they should be able to connect to where they want to go. What I'll also do is I'll grab a little bit of this. Something like that. We'll tie it in there. We'll bring it over there, and we'll bring it over there. So that's fairly simple for these guys to get walking to the various spots. They can just connect on everywhere like that. We will grab ourselves a little bit of decorations, some nice acacia trees. Ooh. We'll just do we'll just do a couple of trees along the road edge here. Okay, just so that we start prettifying our nice Soviet place here. See, this is the thing. Now you can't actually get to that spot. So now I'll have to get you to go to that one instead, and then you'll find your way, and you will in fact find your way over there. So that is just one of those things that we're going to have to deal with. If you use the waypoints, alternatively if you do this. But the other thing that I'm just thinking, hang on. Yeah, but we need that for the train, for those other trains to be able to, otherwise, if we take out the crossovers, and we just put them in here, put another one in here somewhere for that guy, then we may actually get it to work that way. So that is doing okay. What's going on over here? We've got 400 tons of this, we've got 200 tons of that. So really we are doing a decent job at getting that going. A decent job. How are we? We're constantly full up on this stuff. So the other thing I could be doing is putting a little aggregate storage in here somewhere, but I think that kind of defeats the purpose of using the cableway in the first place. But yeah, it's certainly getting to a point where it gets filled up so quickly we just can't move it quick enough. So we will have to look at that. Okay, now what I'm doing now is I think it's about what is going on with our money. So last month, how did our spending look last month? Actually pretty tame. This year in general we've spent 3 million though, and a lot of that on imports. Okay, I think the next step for us to do is go and get our steel setup going. So if we go to construction industry and we go to the is it in here instead? Where will we get iron? Steel mill. So the steel mill is going to be awesome. We can load it up straight away with the train. We can get, oh, we can get power, sweet power right over there. We don't have outputs on the conveyor, which is fine. We don't need outputs on the conveyor. But we can most certainly lock it in over here, and then we can provide an additional rail bus service thing over here. Can we, I want to line it up as best as we can. That is about the perfect alignment for it. A little bit of room there. Should we actually, what we could do is we could push it out a little further there so that we can go, yeah, let's do that. It's still going to be in the range there. Then we can start producing steel at a reasonable rate. Okay, that is what we're going to do. Can we build it ourselves, or should we just, no. We're just going to go ahead and build it straight away. What we, however, will do is let's just make sure we can link up all of our, and what we'll potentially need to do is let's just get rid of these roads ever so quickly. These are just tracks. We can just put them back. It's not a big deal. Now let's link these up. One there and one there. Okay. So as a road, that's not going to work. We'll have to see about a different arrangement for our roads. So what I'm thinking is we will want to run a road, say up there. Okay. Then we will get rid of that road connection. We'll run a road underneath here. I believe that's going to be just fine. Really? Okay, that's the road that we're going to run. And we're going to tie... Okay, what we'll do is we will get rid of this little section all the way up there. And we will, in fact, tie in our road like this. So now we've got access everywhere we need access. There's going to be access right over there. We will need, okay, before we finish that one off, what we will do is we will have a look. Okay, I think we need a very big storage ourselves over here. So we will go with storage. We will go with the open storage medium, which, if we do this, right, if we do this, that should link up quite easily and it shouldn't be too bothersome for us. Alternatively, we can do it on the other side, but I don't think that's a necessity. So we'll place that in there. I'm going to go ahead and link up this. I think it'll work. Nice, that's going to work. I'm going to grab an extra little piece of road here. We'll run that. Where is the rail connection for this? Can I just see? Ah, it's on that side. Okay, so what we'll do, we will need to connect the rail in somewhere. This is very close. I can go ahead and that's fine. I think that is fine. I can go ahead and just load back and forth over here as best we can. I can try and sort it out a little bit so it looks, oh, you know what we'll do? We'll get it a dedicated piece. You will get a dedicated connection that runs up here. Okay, maybe I'm not doing the right thing there as much. So let's just start off with this one over here. Okay, and in order for this thing to actually work in the long run, and we need to remember that we will also need to provide access from this side. Can we make that work in any way, shape or form? I wonder. Let's, okay, so what I'll do. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of a break here. I'll be flashing out and flashing back in once I have sorted out the rail setup that I want to do over here. But what you need to know is we're working on steel, and I will come back with a fully functional steel setup, and then I'll run you through what has happened. Okay guys, I am back and I've got the steel section all set up. Now what I've done is I've got the steel mill over here. We've got the aggregate storage right next to it, so we can fill up with a fair bit of steel in there. We've got rail connections coming in here all the way from here. It actually worked quite nicely over here, so we'll have a look at how that can work for us. I don't think we need this setup, but it's okay. What we'll do is, I haven't connected it up on this side just yet because we need some steel for ourselves first. What we can do, what I'll do is I will trim back so we don't load up on tons of workers, but I will trim it back so that there's like, I don't know, 250 workers or something that can come and work here. I don't think we need much more than that. There's tons of aggregate iron. The aggregate coal, however, is a little bit more patchy. Does this pick up what is on that side? No, it does not. So it just kind of imports it, but it doesn't import the coal. Oh, it's because this is full, is it? It's not full. That is quite weird, though. So I don't know why the coal isn't actually then coming in. This is inputs, right? Let's just double check the input thing. These are all inputs, so it should be working just brilliantly. Okay, so, and this uses coal and iron and lots of coal and little bits of iron, well, lots of coal and iron to create steel. Okay, what we can do now is I will go ahead and I will procure us, I've bought an extra train to kind of move boards to the border, but didn't want to work as well. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I will go with motor wagons. We'll see what we can get here. This one has 65 at 60. We're just going to grab a couple of these guys, okay? And what I've done is I've put a little facility in here so that they can just feed on their way in and out. Oh, do we need, okay, we need probably, let's just get a few signals up and running here. So I would like us to place a chain signal over there, plus an exit signal on this side. We'll have a signal over here and maybe a signal over there. Probably a better signal over here and a signal over there. Something like that should kind of be okay. Over here, we'll do a signal like that, and we'll probably do, no, this is just a standard signal. There's no need to be all complex about this. There's no need to be all complex about that. Okay, I think that will be sufficient in terms of our signals. Now, if we go back over here, what we can do is we can just say, buddies, you are just going to go ahead and come and pick up some passengers over here, and you're going to drop them off at the steel mill. And that is as simple as that. Then we're going to say, copy that and paste it onto this guy, and we will say, start. Okay, so once that guy is, so there it goes to go and pick up some stuff. Okay, and then kind of once it's out of the way, we will set up the other one. Once it's on its way, kind of, let's say beyond this spot over here, then we will send out the other one so that I want them to be pretty evenly spaced. So as soon as you're right about there, there we go. Now you should be pretty evenly spaced. Should be able to fill up on your way. Excellent. So that's actually what we should do. We shouldn't have it out there in the sticks. We should just have it on the way itself. That one's going to come in and pick up some people. We will have workers arrive here straight away. Oh man, look at that. There we go. Steel is being produced. And it's being stocked up over here, which I love. Tons of workers coming in. There's the other one. Nice. How many workers does it have? Oh man, a full load of workers. This is going to be beautiful. If we're going to go back and forth, the question is our coal going to be able to manage it? I think we're doing a decent job at the moment. So now steel production is in fact up and running. I am very happy with that. Hopefully we can get a very big chunk of steel in there. And I think this is going to be the end of our biggest import piece. Our import costs on steel has been enormous. Look at that, it's the single biggest ticket item. So the fact that we are now self-sufficient as it comes to steel and none of the components are being imported is going to make a big difference. What I am a little worried about though is our ability to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this over to iron instead of coal. Because we are going to need tons more iron. So hopefully we can just pick up some iron. It's going to be pretty much a similar cost. So it's going to load up and it's going to give us a similar amount of money, 6,000 or so rubles, 300 tons of iron. Not sure in the long run whether that's going to be a good way, a good approach. Maybe we'll do one iron, one coal, these kind of things. But what we do need to do is get our coal production nice and high. We've got almost no coal stored. We will need to send more people in the direction of the coal mine. The processing facility, I think, it just generally needs a little bit more people. Okay, now this is it. Look at that. Look at this fun that we have got going on over here. I think, first things first is, I'm not sure where this guy wants to go, but I believe, anyway. Okay, let's quickly have a look at this. We do need to fix this. So get rid of, why? I was all the way over here. Get rid of that. Now get those to run. I think we just need to start getting rid of all of these and then we'll keep that one over there. I think that will sort things out a lot for us. Though, let's have a look. Will that actually work for us? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Anybody over here? Yeah. People being unloaded? Nice. Good amounts. We have no coal. So there is coal here, which for some reason needs workers to get to the aggregate storage, which is okay, but we definitely need to make sure that we maintain appropriate supplies of workers everywhere. That's okay, I think that's fine. What did you pick up? You picked up iron ore again, or iron again. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I am not too sure that we can continue to export like that. I believe we should now stop that export and have this train run up here to potentially come and load steel right over here. I think that is probably more appropriate. So let's do that, and that'll be the final thing we do in this episode. So let's link ourselves up. Is that appropriate looking? Doesn't really look that nice, does it? Okay, let's try this again. If we say something like that, and we'll do, oh yeah, that's going to be, that looks a little better. So if we do something like that instead, and what we'll do is what's going on? Honestly, what's going on? Don't quite get what it's doing most of the time. So if we run that up there, and we run this one out. Like that. Okay, and we bring this one up here in there, and we tie it in that way. Oh, and the thing is here in the middle, we're probably gonna need, okay, so let's oh, come on, let's just give ourselves another one of those stations, not the electric connection, instead we'll do this connection over here. I believe that's about right. Anyway, it's not, might not be perfect. How does that? Yeah, that's not perfect. So let's trim that back a little more, so we've given ourselves a little bit more room here. Want to keep putting some of these things in place. Okay, and we will, in fact, tie that in over there. So that's going to be good. Is this going to have an electric connection? It's not. It's not going to have an electric connection. Ah, I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, we're not going to worry about the electric connection just yet. We will say, go ahead and build this at 50K. It's pretty pricey. We'll build that one, which is not pricey at all. We'll get that set up, and then I'm going to take this train and I'm going to say, buddy, you are going to go to, you're going to go to this guy, to the steel mill. And you're going to wait until you are, okay, that is not the case though. Okay, you are not going to be able to go to the steel mill. You are going to go to the depot. You're going to go back to the depot over there, and let's just get rid of, oh yeah, just go, just go to the depot. Did I cancel the depot? You're just gonna unload that. Oh, did you? Oh, no, hang on. You've got lots and lots of stuff on there. No. Cancel the depot, please. Go here. Yes, go there. And then unload that, please. No. There. You're there. Turn around. Excellent. Let's just get that sorted out. And then we'll move it to the depot. And so let's just sell all of that off. We'll move it to the depot, and then we'll re-kit the train with the necessary wagons for, yes, there we go. The necessary wagons for exporting steel. That is going to be the big ticket item for us. We need so much more coal. We need tons more coal. We need a lot of people to go there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to up that number to go to the coal mine. We need more people to go to the coal mine, and that will be the case so that we can produce more and more steel. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, I think we are doing a pretty decent job. I want to get into oil production. I want to get into food production. I need to get us self-sufficient, and I need us to do tons more little towns and cities as we go. I believe so one of the things that we will stop importing is steel. So I'll leave those 34 tons over there, but we will stop the import of steel. Thank you very much. So steel will now be provided there from this facility. Actually, let's link it up so that we can potentially send a little truck back and forth with the steel to that facility over there. I think that is a good thing for us to do. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there. Come and join us on the Discord. The link is in the description below. I will see you next time. Hit that like button, leave a comment. Bye bye.